Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Error.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Error.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. Shadows of Brace yourself. Speed of light.
You won this one.
Let me scroll. Time for takeoff.
Not welcome here.
I see everything. Don't blink. Here we go. Yeah. Sharing my knowledge. Shadows of think you can get away? Hey! Speed of light. Yeah! Yahoo! Yeah! Incoming. Time for takeoff. Everyone hold hands. Brace yourself. Delve into think you can get away? Hey! Speed of light! Yahoo! Yeah! Wouldn't like... The Temple of Wisdom! Shadows of time for takeoff! I see everything! Incoming! Yeah! Think you can get away? Hey! Let's play! Don't blink! Here we go! Bullet gliding. Incoming! With sword comes shadow. Delves into depth.
You
Make
are not
yourself a
welcome
move.
here.
Think you can get away? Don't blink! Yahoo! Speed of light! Time for takeoff. I see everything. Here we go. Don't blink. Let me scribe. Speed of light. Yeah.
That tingle?
Don't blink.
I got careless. Picked. The wrong test subject.
All right, let's head off.
Wait for my signal. Right now, I wish I was at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow.
I'll bring my seasonings. Nice and spicy.
One with nature.
Born of ice and frost. We're way behind schedule. All hail!
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Into the wind.
Cascade.
with nature.
We're way behind schedule.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Be still.
One with nature.
Access denied. the agenda? There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. We're way behind schedule.
Wind strike. Time to go. Brings a smile to my face.
Boba, get them! You're toast! What a bountiful harvest!
Fateful offering. Into the wind. Follow the wind. Brings a smile to my face.
Didn't see that coming. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. isn't it? What have you two been up to? Seems. How about you? What are you? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still some.
Why is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing.
It's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power.
It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it.
Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happened to be going on it.
Thanks, you two.
Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind.
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you.
Hang on. I think it's trying.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please, don't worry. It seems that it wants us to follow it.
You can understand it?
Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, I can feel its anxiety and fear.
Well, fungi... that's true.
Alright.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see.
It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
That's what I meant by shared emotions. It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to...
Probably. Although maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to... I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
What is it, Nahida?
Strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore.
Huh?
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable, as for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly.
So this is a first even for Nahida.
But that's not all. There's a large... The void is stopping the element...
So do you think it'll...
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. My power was compatible. Looks...
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you.
It can...
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make us...
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon is...
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance.
Well... But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more... So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have...
Did this fungus study at the academia?
You're not a fungus.
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have It might startle my fellow family members if I... Me. It says that it's very thankful.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long... My home was filled with... until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power could... We were victim.
I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take...
Don't worry,
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and we came in contact with many species. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and
Your home was destroyed by forbidden...
It said that they are looking for a...
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my... That may sound a little odd, as it is very...
Yes, how...
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken...
I get it now. So the void of elemental... I'm sorry.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost... And not only did you save me, but you've also already...
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more...
My home should be safe now. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed... I was unable to fulfill our calling.
It's not your fault. Every species you mentioned...
The apocalypse.
Don't worry, I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city...
Oh yeah, they'll
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a... You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro...
Ah, I see. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere at the more family members that can return?
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes, I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the...
What?
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an element. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. That sequence of events.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell...
Yeah, I've been agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander...
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road! Ah! Enemies! You're
Strider.
The depths beckon.
For Rex Lapis! At the frying pan, into the fire!
You won this one.
Amazing. With such skills, you...
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask.
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change after communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru. We discovered that fungi are the life form. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became...
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the... Your hand is shaped like that for a reason. So you are able to... The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could...
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a... Although this is common sense to us, you cannot make a sprout...
I see. Humans have...
You're so smart, Nahida! Paimon...
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is a most beautiful...
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who'll carry who later! We have monsters here!
I think we may have a different... No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it...
Child? You mean the...
Yes, one was my friend.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human...
Oh, then it must be a real...
You have an odd...
Huh? Paimon thinks that's...
Strange and cute at the same time. It's...
That's...
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. Its name... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Yes, I must remember it before... Yes, this way. We're almost there.
It's... the withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also... It's the last form we take when we are at...
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their...
Yes, I would have...
So, previous research has... But even if they've been tormented... But what is sad and...
When I left my homeland, flowers like they grew in the pristine lake. They grew, but it's all right. After an adventure...
But that...
It's okay. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open. Now that we finally have the chance to return home...
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about... It's natural to want to be overcautious.
Then let's do this.
This is long overdue.
Clouds high. The birds come. One with nature.
We're way behind schedule.
Everyone hold hands!
born of ice and frost.
Kamisato Arc. Suiyu.
Wind strike.
Cascade.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth.
It wouldn't have come to this, but I will keep...
Thank you.
Hold on. I think... Oh, I see. So, they found a fungus that matches the description.
It must be in a similar situation as I was.
Okay, follow me. We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. Yeah, they won't be happy.
No fighting. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time. They can be reason.
What should we do? But you'll need the...
I've got an idea. Can you teach me?
You want to transform into a fungus? But
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus...
even gods can't bend the laws of time, so...
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to, but if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family...
All right. You will have to... I will lend you...
All right.
Lord of Dendra.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus...
Okay.
Wow. You really turned into a fungus.
It's actually not too bad. My perspective, the unconscious fungus is just below here.
Oh. How do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make it. You should be able to identify them using elemental. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to...
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right. Good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it. Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol. No. There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't. This is the spot. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up. So this is the one. Understood.
Nagita? What's...
I never knew that it was so tiring to change. I even used the techniques that it taught me.
The power of time accumulates slowly and go. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan.
Who are you? I apologize. Language.
It's okay, I have good news.
Apocalypse and...
Yes,
Really? That's great! Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Team?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated but I don't quite
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be... However, that day never came. Our homeland...
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much...
Wait, then if that's the case...
Yes, that is what has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time, which means that if all the forbidden knowledge...
Then a big void will also form inside the
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone. Yes! How could I... If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will not... Dendro elemental power of that concentration will... Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans...
Hey, what about the crystal?
Yes. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our... I'm sorry, our memories...
It's okay. I'll come... I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again.
Thank you.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After...
Go home, thief. Hard decision. Don't know. They are if waiting. Then...
Don't worry. Family is very... Can you do one last...
Of course. I need to organize...
Thank you. That tend don't like...
There are two things that it wants you to...
Sword. Paimon understood that.
Time to go.
We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life! Race you! Flower flowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
No touching.
Whew. That should be all.
Yeah, I've calmed down now.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon?
Well, Sumeru was...
Oh, so there was no desert back?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky. Turning a hue in an attempt to adapt to its new environment, a pep changed color from the emerald green of...
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about...
A pep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, a pep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority rate. The crystal that I have in my possession is...
Persiangin udah belum bau. Belum. Kalau harganya pun. Banyak nih yang belum. Ya,
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family. You really like them. Family. Like. Do you not? That's not what Paimon meant. There's no matter. Family.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family member, you place these are all things that...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so it wouldn't matter.
Oh? Still nothing new from the forest. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works...
Sorry.
It's
gacha Xiangyan nggak bang.
I don't think it's a coincidence that
Gue
neither of you
pribadi
can
sih
remember
gue
anything
nggak
about the
ngegacha
crystal.
karena
Maybe it's because the crystal has a
gue
very close connection
belum
to
tahu
forbidden
gimana. Oh ya,
knowledge,
gue belum
which
main
causes
cuy.
memories
Gue belum tahu
to
gimana
be
gameplaynya.
unclear.
Terus
And if that's the
fungsinya
case,
apa yang gue tahu
why
sih
would the other fungi still want to help us
Xiangyan itu
along?
yang udah dapat gue leaks-nya tuh dia buat main plunge attack itu enak. Plunge attack itu yang kita lompat baru attack ke bawah gitu loh. Kalau dari ketinggian. itu bakal nambah damage tuh enak. Tapi ya gue nggak terlalu suka gitu atau apa. Jadi gue sih pribadi gak dulu deh, gue nggak ini dulu. Mending gue ini daripada Xiangyun lu ngambil Nahida kalau gue bilang, karena OP banget main Dendro, apalagi Archon kan. Tapi ya gue juga pribadi pengen nge-save Primo buat ntar Furina kabarnya mau rerun di 4.6. Jadi ya gue lagi ngumpulin Primo.
The power of Ermin's soul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Pada kelima banner siapa bang? S1,2. Gue mau ngambil Nahida tapi baru 5 udah mah red off lagi. Ya red off mah berharap aja dapat 50-50. Gue juga ini lagi red off, jadi nanti nggak tahu BPM smart banget. Berharap aja pokoknya. Untuk banner 4.5 gue kurang tahu ya, tapi leaksnya yang gue dapet sih katanya bakal ini siapa? Arlecchino yang dulu di Fountain itu ada questnya gitu loh. Ada Arlecchino gue lupa. Wanderer kapan rerun bang? Wanderer itu kalau nggak salah Wanderer belum tahu kapan rerun lagi, tapi dia kalau nggak salah udah pernah rerun gitu. Jadi mungkin bakal lama juga rerun. Tuh banner 4.5 gue kurang tahu, gue lupa. Oh si apa yang dulu di event main-main film itu Chiori siapa namanya? Itu kalau nggak salah juga ada di 4.5 nanti. Sama ya rumornya sih Arlecchino siapa sih yang Fatui itu, bos besar Fatui itu. Tapi ya gue siapapun itu gue bakal tetap nge-save Primo ini sampai 4.6 nanti itu Furina rerun. Kita selalu utamain Archon bro.
It's over there!
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Keunggulan Furina di party lu apa bang? Ya, gue sih kalau Furina butuh apa, ya namanya Arkon pasti OP. Dan Furina tuh dia selalu bakal kasih apa namanya elemental hydro, elemental air. Itu dia bakal selalu ngasih. Jadi kayak pasifnya itu ini bakal berguna banget dah. Pengaplikasian elemental hydro-nya gitu. Ini bakal selalu ngasih efek hydro dan ya sisanya lu tinggal aktifin skillnya terus ganti ke karakter lain, main karakter lain bakal ada reaksi elemental dan itu OP banget. Ini damage skillnya itu damage elementalnya. Selain itu ya dia juga bisa ngasih heal juga, skillnya kan juga ada ngasih heal. Pokoknya OP banget dah pengaplikasian elemental. Ibaratnya kayak ini, dia kayak skill Xiangling. Xiangling itu kan dia bedanya kan dia pyro ya. Pyro. Kalau Furina tuh dia ngasih efek hydro tapi lebih OP lagi, lebih sakit lagi ya damage-nya. Gila dah pokoknya. Enak banget. Namanya Arkon tuh pasti OP.
Wait, something dark is coming. What's going on? Didn't the heat us in?
Maybe it's because, although the power, it might have...
Oh no! I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
Traveler.
It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself.
Oh yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to
Banding
this.
Xiao atau Wanderer.
Its power, but
Ya gue sampai sekarang sih masih belum ada Xiao ya. Tapi kalau dari segi gameplay, gue rasa sih lebih enak Wanderer daripada Xiao. Mungkin damage-nya lebih sakit Xiao sih, tapi Wanderer tuh lebih gampang, lebih asik juga mainnya gitu. Karena Xiao itu dia cuma skillnya tuh cuma plunge attack doang buat sakit itu, jadi nggak terlalu fun gitu, nggak terlalu enak. Sementara kalau Wanderer itu dia apa namanya? Ya dia enak dah mainnya kan, skillnya juga unik, dia bisa terbang kan. Si Anemo damage. Emang lu PT berapa bang? Jadi kemarin itu banner apa? Banner siapa? Gue kok lu? Banner Raiden sama Yoimiya ya kalau nggak salah. Nah, gue tuh mau ngincar senjata si Raiden. Kan gue belum ada senjata Raiden, gue mau ngincar Raiden. Tapi dapetnya malah senjata Yoimiya itu gue dapet. Iya, Pulse. Dan yaudah karena gue udah terlanjur dapet senjata Yoimiya, karakternya kagak ada, gue coba-coba coba-coba ngegacha buat dapet Yoimiya. Gue udah PC 40 atau 50-an kagak dapet anjir, dan akhirnya gue nyerah. Dan karena udah parity 6, jadinya udah deh nggak apa, lain next aja. Gue ngumpulin primo buat Furina nanti, buat Furina sama senjatanya.
After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable you once said. Even you, however.
You and I made the...
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why, to be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to chase only the giant spike that fell from the sky is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the... But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter.
I understand. Can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon, the Lord of Dendro and our people. The Dendro Dragon has been However, if you are able to reactivate its heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then, and as a result, our homeland will return.
Oh, so no wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now.
What? You used the Fire Seed to... That's... never. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power and it is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it.
Alright. In other words, but you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me.
Everyone.
As I told you, Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming
Nahida
to
plus Shogun, bagus nggak bang?
save the Dendro.
Nahida sama karakter ataupun DPS Elektro apa aja bagus bro. King aja yang nggak OP main sama elemen Dendro, apalagi Nahida jadi OP bro. Nanti gue tunjukin ini. Nanti gue tunjukin ini, gue ganti party. Main HP belum kan jadinya bang? Iya. Ini gue tunjukin ini, jadi OP banget.
This is a small ball of light that I left behind.
I can feel. Do not be sad, my friends.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes.
Let's go.
Intinya sih lu mending nge-pull Nahida sekarang. Nah, OP banget dan gak perlu senjata bintang 5, udah sakit. Gue ini masih pakai senjata bintang 4 loh untuk Nahida. Ini gue ganti, gue main Nahida sama apa ya, sama King aja deh. Biasa gue sering pakai partinya ini. Kalau mau lebih sakit lagi ini, kalau mau damage ini pentinya diganti sama Bennett biasanya juga bisa. Karena ini gue aplikasi Hydrin kan masih pakai Mona ya, paid itu kan skill. Jadi gue butuh yang lebih bagus tuh Furina sekarang. Jadi gue butuh Furina. Main kan. Gue coba ngelawan siapa ya biar ini sakit bro, main hyper bloom bro. Gak perlu tenaga sakit. Tapi ribetnya ntar kalau lu ini kalau mau main Dendro Nahida ini lu harus nyari ini elemen mastery. Ini boleh Dendro damage atau elemental mastery, tapi gue ini lebih prefer Dendro damage-nya dan sakit. Ini elemental mastery, nyari ininya yang wah capek banget. Tuh, ini gue senjatanya masih senjata tapi ya udah F5 sih. Max bintang 4 yang elemental mastery juga. Elemennya 10-9. Pedro gue cuma Barbara. Gak jadi standar banner bakal dapat Singcu, malah dapat senjata terus mas. Ya kalau kagak usah ini. Kalau Barbara juga bisa aja, jadi lu cuma tinggal tandain ini kan, terus attack aja pakai Hydro, kesangkut kan ada blink, dikasih hyper sakit bro. Tuh 24.000 anjir, cuma modal elemental skill gini doang, dikasih Hydro, sebelumnya kasih elektro. Oh, 12.000. Begitu aja lumayan, tapi ini kan masih harus kita attack kan. Kalau pakai Raiden kita nggak perlu attack pun kan ada yang skillnya itu. Sama kalau Furina kan nggak perlu attack gitu juga. Nah, intinya worth it banget dah kalau lu punya Nahida. Worth it, worth it. It.
It's not much further. Yeah. I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way.
Lu jadi mainnya bisa aja tuh Nahida, kalau lu punya Nahida, lu Nahida Barbara sama Raiden Shogun gitu kan. Jadi lu pakai skillnya si Raiden Shogun dulu yang E, baru tandain pakai skillnya si Nahida, anjir Nahida. Baru ganti ke Barbara buat attack-attacknya. Si pakai Barbara biar hyper beamnya.
Not that big.
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred?
Let go, foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is...
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom can... I have paid dearly for the truth. And you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave.
Careful, something's coming.
Ah, what is that?
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too?
External form not important. Inner nature say.
Nih sorry, gue lagi perhatiin story-nya nih enak banget. Oke, Nahida tuh gunanya apa sih bang? Masih bingung soalnya. Apa ya? Gue juga bingung anjir sebenarnya ngejelasinnya karena terlalu ribet. Jadi intinya kalau di dalam ultinya tuh kan di domain itu tiap elemen tuh beda-beda gitu fungsinya ataupun buff-nya gitu. Nah gue lupa tiap elemen tuh apa aja buff-nya. Pokoknya dia ada ngasih buff, tapi tiap elemen tuh beda-beda buff-nya. Ada yang nambah attack kalau nggak salah, ada yang nambah elemental mastery, ada yang nambah energy recharge atau apa, gue juga lupa gitu. Tapi intinya dia ngasih buff, tapi tiap elemen buff-nya beda-beda gitu. Ini deh gue baca lagi di kartu. Gue juga lupa anjir.
Only its power can temporarily free them from their... All that remains are the...
So this is the result. Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them.
Ini kita bahas. Itu juga lupa. Ini info talent. Soalnya diperoleh jenis elemen kayak Pyro, sana hidup dari dalam Shrine of Mana akan menjadi misteri dari skill gems. No, saat tidak berada dalam Shrine. Oh, ini kan ternyata nggak semua, cuma 3. Ada Pyro, Electro, Hydro. Ya, yang bereaksi cuma itu doang ya, aneh sama. Kan nggak ada reaksi ya. Dia itu, ini, tiap part itu beda-beda. Jadi kalau Pyro itu dia ada ningkatin damage. Kalau Electro itu ada, apa nih, misalnya akan menjeda waktu gitu. Oh, ini berarti ya masalah waktu. Ini meningkatkan durasi Shrine of. Ya, memang kalau Nahida sih ini Dendo tuh paling OP digabungin tuh sebenarnya sama Elektro kalau yang paling sakit. Jadi ya kalau lu punya Raiden itu udah worth it banget deh, bisa digabungin, sakit banget. Jadi kalau lu mau main nih ultinya dulu tandain, baru kasih dah ke elemen Elektro atau elemen Hydro dulu. Gitu. Buildnya nggak susah kok Nahida. Ya susahnya ini doang sih, farming cari elemental mastery susah banget. Sesuainya itu doang. Senjatanya kagak susah, dipak-pak aja kasih, nggak usah senjata, kagak usah senjata signature-nya. Lu pakai senjata ini aja loh, sacrificial. Tapi R5. Nah dia butuh elemental mastery. Di gue ini elemental mastery-nya udah di 863. Kalau bisa sih dapatnya itu seharusnya dapat 1000 lah, 900 ke atas harusnya. Kayak Kazuha gua. Kazuha kan dia main elemental mastery. Kalau bisa sih dapatnya sebenarnya harus 900 ke atas dari itu, atau 1000 bahkan kalau ada yang bisa dapat.
Shadows of fate. Hey, think you can get away? Don't blink. Written in the stars.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem
They want to go.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make years of torn? It seems, but it'll be risky.
Correct. We cannot use.
Everyone goes home. Not
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the dark. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Ntar gue contohin deh apa namanya satu party Raiden Shogun sama Nahida. Nanti gue nih satu itu.
Power to stabilize it a little. It shouldn't be a
thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the. I'm not doing this just after all.
I will step.
Yes. Thank you. All right, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa, it's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving it to imagine such.
It's because you're careful.
Yes, fine.
This is the last part.
Gue ganti sama jadi apa ya? Sure. Banget.
This is how it must be.
Shogun kalau mau main Hyper Bloom senjata B4 yang bagusnya apa bang? Pakein aja, pakai the catch. The catch udah lumayan sakit kok. Tapi gue masih R3 nih, males lagi. Wih, dan ini Dendroculus namanya. Astaga, masih ada ini pak. Nih, gue pakai 754. Jadi, dan lu mainin dulu, main pakai skill. Si skill. Nah, lu skill yang udah, lu mainin doang. Sakit banget anjir.
Aku baru ngebayangin. Titik wadah.
Sakit banget dah. Berantem di situ.
Shadows of fate.
Orang digigit kamu kan.
Mati.
Let me scroll.
Everyone help hands.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, kita pakai Dragon Band bang. Dragon Band. Dragon Band tuh yang ini. Ya. Bisa aja pakai Dragon Band. Cuma kalau lu pakai Dragon Band, sih lu harus full build si Raiden tuh sama kayak Nahida, elemental mastery semua. Kalau lu mau mainnya ini ya full main elemental, boleh aja pakai Dragon Band. Kalau tapi buildnya tuh harus ini elemental mastery semua. Jadi mastery itu bro. Kalau lu memang mau full main Hyper Bloom, full main di elemental itu nggak apa, serah lu. Nah, gue kan dari dulu emang karena belum ada elemental, jadi kan gue buildnya emang kayak gini. Dan mager dah nyari elemental lagi. Ini udah cukup.
Enggak, itu kan takut untuk penjualnya kalau itu.
Ya, jadi kita udah demonstrasi.
Yes.
Jadi kalau lu nge-buildnya
It's time to pull the trigger.
Kalau lu nge-buildnya elemental mastery pakai Dragon Band tadi, berarti Nahida lu. Raiden Shogun lo itu berarti dia nggak jadi otomatis nggak jadi DPS, jadinya tuh sub DPS yang main elemental mastery, mainnya reaksi elemental tuh. Nahida tuh kayak Xiangling gitu, skillnya dia kasih reaksi elemental. Kalau ini kan api, ya Nahida tuh air dah, dan damage-nya lebih sakit, bukan cuma sekedar ngasih reaksi doang. Kalau Xiangling kan mungkin cuma ngasih reaksi elemen api doang gitu. Kalau Nahida tuh kalau Furina kagak aja. Furina tuh damage-nya juga selain ngasih reaksi elemental, damage-nya juga sakit untuk biar jadi support. Dan itu deh. Namanya juga Arkon pasti OP. Misi lewat.
Boba, get them! Race you!
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lived?
Yeah. Who knows what our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get...
But how are we gonna do that?
I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding. However, we are both born of elemental power. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our different...
Wonder if the...
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done. I'm here to save both. They've been searching, and now that everything is...
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful? Please keep everyone safe and send us to the homeland.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the Traveler?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely.
Well,
Yep, let's go.
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon... let's hurry. He might be just up ahead. What's that?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed. The damage it suffered internally will also...
Then let's hurry and light it. We still need...
Alright, hang on.
Wait! The fire seed!
It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was... But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no... And even if that's the case, there's...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this, which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, if the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that...
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my response. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, so all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some...
You're good?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it's still... I might, however... become...
What happens if you keep...
I'll become a blade of grass, or a twig. Basically... I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but...
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that...
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides...
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me from...
You can't be seen. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility...
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
Bang, kalau cepat dapat banyak pil mau gimana? Ya beli anjir pakai duit. Kalau enggak ya lu nabung dah, main-main PES, ngebelajar atau segala macem. Kalau free to play kayak gua itunya. Gua AR 45 tapi setelah habis masih 51. Ya salah. Setelah abis itu kalau bisa main aja sampai lantai berapa ya? Lantai 8 dulu belum ini.
We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Jadi sedih juga quest story-nya. Aduh, apa nih?
To imagine such growth.
It's because you're carrying everyone's
We can go home.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
No touching! For Rex Lapis!
Hey!
The wind knows me.
Boba, get them!
Falling leaves, adorn my...
I see everything! Share my knowledge!
I learned a wonderful word. It's joy. It will be your name.
Hey!
One with nature.
No touching!
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say, you fungi said that your form didn't matter, right?
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer the guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. Just as they did, they will be born once again now that they're one.
That's different! They won't...
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. But as long as you can be healthy again, Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has...
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although, be that as it may, when you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you and...
Yeesh! Who can put up with... I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will... Before you begin resting, there is one last... How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the order established by the...
Dragon?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an... In war, the victor would inherit the right, but I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, sand dunes arose where there was only forest.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amen Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power. His ambitions continued to... Although I didn't think much, the condition was that after his death, at that time, some of the dragons and some died. But for me, I will follow.
You really...
When Al-Ahmar's proud, however, I used up all my strength. But even then...
So that's how the...
I admit that tiny Booer, and the rest of you. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go?
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out!
So the dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its own...
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be each opportunity for growth is perhaps the immense power.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it.
Oh, yeah.
Next on the agenda...
They're still here! We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. It said that Newer is its most important... That's your name? Oh. This is... They will definitely meet again. Someday.
you want?